popular demand, we are back.
Triad Hip Hop Podcast.
All right.
We in the building, y'all.
We in the building. It's your man Howie, my man
Kurt. What up, y'all?
And episode 153.
53.
Yep.
Well on our way to 200.
On 200.
Yeah, man.
That's further than 1100.
Right.
Yeah, from the high point back in the day, I think they had the age test. And then I don't know how it worked, but yo, you got that 1100, son. You got that 1100.
Got that 1100.
Well, they probably wouldn't said son back then, you know what I'm saying? Especially being from the South, but you got that 1100. So, yeah, that was bad. But anyway, how was your week, man?
It was pretty good, you know. Just finished up my physical therapy. So today was the last day.
Okay, so physical therapy, that was for the issues you had?
Yeah, with my legs or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. So that we finished that up today. Because I think I'm doing a lot better. And they looked at me and they were like, yeah, you seem to be getting a lot better. So we can just kind of close it out. And then if you get to the point where it starts to kick back in again, just call us and we'll bring you back in.
You know, I hate to take you out and do you like a damn horse and shoot you. I'm just going to be honest.
You know?
Dang, you. No, I wouldn't do that.
Take you out.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Like old Yeller.
Yeah, damn, Kurt's got a broke leg. Damn shame. No, that's fucked up, man. No, I wouldn't do that, man.
But yeah, it's been a good week. You know, not too bad. And, you know, went by kind of slow, but you know, it's another week. Still getting paid. Thank you for checking us out on Instagram. We appreciate you.
Get the music on. Damn, I'm slipping.
Slipping, man.
Slipping a little bit.
But yeah, how was your week?
It's been all right, man. Just trying to, you know, get things together at my job that I work. They getting the building redone. Basically, the owner of the building that my boss was renting from.
Okay.
Now I ain't trying to put too much out there, but he kind of had to dump some money somewhere. So you know what I'm saying. He don't have to mess with them 3 letters. We won't say who, but we know them very well. All I'm gonna say is April 15th,
right?
And you can put them together. But anyway, so they trying to do this building up, and which it needed to have been done a long time ago. But they gonna charge us 3 times the rent. So we might be moving.
Yeah. That's they be thinking they slick, man, with that raising the rent stuff.
Yeah, boy.
Gotta make a move sometime, you know? Sometimes. It is what it is.
Yeah, so we actually looked at a place, and me and my supervisor, we're not gonna make the decision, obviously.
Right.
You know. But we saw a place that was kind of favorable. It wasn't too far from where we was at. And you know what I'm saying, it's pretty, you know what I'm saying, they got what we need, and it's got an open field in the summer. We can be grilling out. You know?
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't want to drop that too much. You know, niggas is barbecue and good shit.
Ain't gonna be doing no work.
Not that day. Like, nah, we got the burgers on the grill, son.
You know, going to work just to grill out.
The risk action. Flipping the patty.
Right. But yeah, man. That's what's up, man. You know, hope that works out for y'all.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is episode 153. We got a couple of people we lost, so you know, let's kind of give them a moment. We lost the legendary boxer Leon Spinks, and he was one of the only people to beat Muhammad Ali. And then we also lost the legendary R&B singer Mary Wilson from the Supremes. Definitely hate to hear that. She seemed to be doing really good because she had just done Dancing with the Stars within the past couple of years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, but not probably within the past 3 years. I don't know if it was like 1 year, but it was at least 3 years. And you know, she didn't make it all the way to the end or anything, but she did, you know, decent enough.
Yeah.
And you know, I was very surprised. You know what I mean? So it was good to see that she was still staying active and all of that, and she aged really well, so she didn't look very old.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was in her 70s, but she still looked like she could have been 50s, or 40s.
You know how black don't
Right.
crack, boy.
So that's what's up, man. Shout out to Mary Wilson. Rest in peace to both of them. I guess we can give them a moment of silence, just to pay our respects real quick. Alrighty. Thank y'all for doing that with us. We appreciate it.
Yep.
So, but yeah, man, it's sad, to hear about some of your favorite people like that, dying or whatever. But we all have to go at some point, I just like to see when people get to that nice old age where, it's like, okay, they had a long life. It's just harder when you hear, I don't know what they died of, but, what's hard is when you hear they died of something like cancer or COVID or something like that, where it's like they didn't even get a chance to really enjoy their elderly age or whatever. Probably dealing with a lot of pain. I got a friend of mine, one of my best friends, his mom is dealing with cancer right now. So she's been up in the hospital. So definitely want to send my thoughts and prayers out to her. We call her Mama G. So,
yeah. But I was gonna say too. But at least 70s and stuff. I know that's still not a long
right,
but
it's better.
It's longer than
average.
Especially being African American country.
Right, a lot of us falling out in our 40s and 50s and whatnot. It's like
if it ain't burgers or bullets, something
right.
will get you, boy.
Exactly.
For real. So,
you ain't never lying. Mm-hmm. But also I want to send some well wishes to Nick Cannon. He came up with COVID. They just announced a few days ago.
Oh, he actually had it. Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, he got it right now. It came out like 2 or 3 days ago that he had it. And so I don't know how bad his symptoms are, but they did confirm that he has it. So he's probably quarantining, and
I hope he pulled through because he has autoimmune disease.
Right.
My mom has that lupus.
Lupus, yeah, exactly.
And I hope he pulled through.
Yeah,
man, that's
because if you're already dealing with lupus and that's already messing up your immune system, that ain't no joke.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fight. So our prayers out to Nick, man.
Yeah, prayers out to him. Now you had a question of the day for us today, and I forgot to write it down. If you want to give it to people.
So I was looking. With the events and stuff that just happened, to the Super Bowl and stuff, we'll talk about that. But I was putting this question with something else too. Like I happened to watch Donkey Diamonds doing the interview with Nori. I just finished that up. I know that was a while back, but I kind of wanted to catch it. And Nori said that if he would pick Dre over Pharrell, he would take Pharrell because Pharrell is the greatest to him. Now let's go a little forward. Brady won the Super Bowl, got 7 rings. They're saying that this 7 eclipsed Jordan's 6, so that makes him the greatest.
Right.
So my question today is, what makes the greatest?
That is a tough one. You know what I mean? I do think that having the 7 is a great triumph in itself. You can't really deny that, but you also gotta factor in, to me, a lot more stuff. Like Jordan being able to play through having the flu and all of that. On his sick days, he was better than most people's regular day. So to me, you got to factor in more stuff like that. Like how many times somebody got through something tough and still won, you know what I mean? And what struggles they went through. To me, I don't know. I'm not a football fan, so I don't know what Brady went through, but I've never really heard much about him struggling too much, you know what I mean? It's just more so he's a good quarterback or whatever, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but I think you do have to factor more things in there. You know, what do you think?
I mean, I'm with you, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, he did it. And I'm not knocking the man because he actually, I would have to say that he has made some sacrifices. He has, from, you know, a friend of mine who is a Patriot head, had to, you know, and studied up on him. You know, he got a crazy diet. You know what I'm saying? So, like, his diet is really strange, like no mushrooms, and he always work out. And but then see, this is his thing too. Like a lot of things with Brady, like Brady came in a different era than Jordan. Jordan came in like the 80s and 90s.
Right.
It was like tougher to me. You know what I'm saying? It was because it wasn't just like. Because don't get me wrong, I'm not taking nothing away from Brady. But, you know, if Brady didn't have like all those regulations and all these, you know, stuff to protect him as far as like, well, you can't hit the quarterback like this, or you can't do that. Like if he didn't have all them in place, and don't get me wrong, they should be, because shoot, man, them football players coming at you hard, you know what I'm saying? If he didn't have that in place, you know what I'm saying, I don't think he'd have seen 7. He let some real bros in him. Nah, he wouldn't have been seeing 7. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Man. Jordan, like you said, I missed that game. The game where he got sick. Yo, cause people was talking about that. I remember my cousin telling me about that game when I was a kid.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, with Jordan, like I said, I think as far as and even love him or hate him, and I know like, yeah, he don't really represent black people like that and stuff, but at the same time, I think Jordan, for my era, you know what I'm saying, he gonna be the greatest to me. Yeah. Because of what he did and what, you know, and the thing of it is, it's like how he was still playing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I had to say, like, you know, Jordan over Brady still. I don't give a fuck how many. Yeah. Brady can have 10 rings, and it'd be like, yeah, Jordan. Right. And it's not it ain't no like, you know,
ain't no hate or
there ain't no hate in them. And then, you know what I'm saying, like Black History Month, like, can't let y'all shine like that all the time, goddamn.
Hey, and you know what I mean? Jordan retired and came back and still won. You know what I mean? So it's like he actually, you know, came back and had a, you know, and it's not normally if you take some time off, you come back, you're rusty and you can't get it like you used to get it, but he managed to get a championship even after he retired. So I got to give him that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I would have to ride with you on that.
And the fact that Jordan didn't have a team that he built.
Right.
He didn't. It ain't like LeBron and, you know, rest in peace, Kobe. Yeah. Like he had to, you know, you could build a team and all that stuff. I mean, now granted they had, you know, they had Harvard. I mean, they kind of built it, but they didn't really, you know, but it wasn't like, and it wasn't like Jordan stayed with that team. You know what I'm saying? He didn't just, you know what I'm saying? He didn't jump a team neither. Right. Not saying that Brady jumped Tampa, you know, to Tampa. Now I'll give Brady that. He didn't, you know, he left, you know, he was with Patriots when he got his 6 rings. So I had to give him that.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And then there was other people that had like 5 or so rings before he did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now granted they was on different teams as well.
Right.
You know. But hey, you know.
But it is what it is, man. So, you know, what do y'all think? You know, what does it take to be the best? You know, is it the quantity of the rings or anything else? You know, tell us what you think. You know what I mean? Who's got it? You know,
because if we're going by rings,
right?
Bill Russell,
right.
You know what I'm saying? If we're going by rings,
right?
But
yeah, that ain't always the biggest factor. So
yeah,
I agree with you. Now, I remember when I was younger, I didn't really care for Jordan because I was kind of on the hate train. I was like, damn, this nigga just won't stop winning. You know, my favorite player was Barkley. And so, whether he was on the Sixers, right. Whether he was on the Sixers or the Phoenix Suns, it didn't even matter. I was just Team Barkley. And but as far as a team, I actually always wanted the Knicks to be the championship team. But
of course you did.
They never could get their act together, man. But
they still can't.
Right. Even to this day.
To this day.
To this day.
To this day.
But so I used to hate when Jordan would always win. I'm like, dang, man, because he went up against Barkley on the Phoenix Suns. I can't remember, it was 90 something, 98 maybe, but I was hot, man, because Barkley and them came so close to winning that joint, and then they lost. Man. But it is what it is.
Yep.
All right, so let's. Did we lose? I think we lost one on.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right,
I'll get it back.
But let's move on to our birthdays. Run through some birthdays, and then we'll give them some skibbity claps at the end.
All right.
So back on February 5th, rest in peace and happy birthday to Trayvon Martin.
Yep.
Got to give him some skibbity claps. And then Sandra Bland also on February 7th. Happy birthday and rest in peace to her.
Yeah, she would have been, 33?
Yeah, somewhere in the 30s, yeah.
I can't believe how young she was.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, either 33 or 34. So yeah, and then also on that same day as Sandra Bland, my man Jay Dilla, rest in peace to him as well.
Yeah.
February 7th, happy birthday to them.
He was young too.
Man, gotta celebrate Dilla, man. He's one of the dopest when it comes to production.
No doubt.
So on February 8th, we got a few. We got my man Capone from CNN. Gotta give him a happy birthday.
Yeah.
My man Anderson .Paak. Yeah, man. My man Smoke DZA. And then my man Project Pat from the South.
Whoop, whoop.
And also from the South, my man Turk from the Hot Boys.
All right.
Yeah, all of them was on the 8th. Coming up on the 12th, we got my man Gucci Mane. And then on the same day as him is Ed Lover from Yo MTV Raps. That's my dude right there, man. I still follow Ed Lover on Instagram.
All right.
So he doing this thing. Coming up on the 14th, we got my man J. Rue the Damager.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man. Got to give him some shout-outs. And then also on the 14th, Frederick Douglass, which is appropriate because it's Black History Month. Now, with Frederick Douglass, his actual birthday is unknown, but that was the day that they decided to go with. That was the closest he could remember because as he grew up, his owners never really told him, and they would always say stuff like, I don't know, I think it was in February.
Dang.
So he had...
Well, you know how that is.
Right.
He's like, well, it ain't my kid, nigga.
Right. So I'm probably, going to do a lost in thought about him since his birthday is coming up. And also, since we were talking about J. Rue the Damager, I think I'm going to do a lyrical breakdown on him this weekend. Because you can't stop the prophet.
No, you can't.
Yeah, man.
No, you
so
can't.
That's one of my favorite joints. I think that's going to be my lyrical breakdown this weekend. All right. So that is all for my music. Let's give them all some skibbity claps.
Give me 1 second. Let me
go ahead.
I'm gonna grab the one of the speakers.
Do your thing
real quick.
But yeah, man, J. Rue was always one of my favorite artists. He was always dope with the conscious rap, and he wasn't scared to speak up and just say whatever. You know what I mean? He kind of took on that. If I'm gonna be a rapper, I'm gonna be a leader. You know what I mean? And kind of give these kids some guidance, you know what I mean? So I like that about him. And so it's only fitting that his birthday will be celebrated on the same day as Frederick Douglass, you know what I mean? So both leaders in their own right, you know what I mean? So I think they're both perfect for this coming weekend. We'll see. But definitely going to do the J. Rue lyrical breakdown, and we'll see about the Frederick Douglass lost in thought. I got to see if Howie got something planned for this weekend. I don't know if he has anything.
You good. You
Okay.
Good. So we'll clap that up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right. Better late than never. So happy birthday to all of them. So we can move on. All right. So now we got new music coming out. Got a lot of new music to talk about. But first, It's your boy Nasir Jones. I'm gonna tell y'all about my new song is coming out. You know, hopefully it's just gonna be me releasing on this day, cause you know I got my thing going. You know, and I want to celebrate the culture. You know,
ho ho ho! Oh, so Nas, man, you coming out with a single?
What happened, ho?
You coming out with a single this Friday?
What happened?
My shit coming out Friday too, nigga.
Damn, Hove got me again.
And I'm working with Miss Nipsey. Rest in peace.
Yo, Hove got me again. God damn. You know what I mean? This nigga always get me. Out of nowhere. Y'all know how that old joke goes. Every time Nas drop, Hove got to come right behind him and checkmate, nigga. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. You know why? Because I kind of looked into it. So the Nas song, which I think is going to be dope, is going to be called EPMD. So it's going to be kind of like I think a celebration of EPMD, because that's the title of the song. But the reason I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt is because the Nas song is from the soundtrack Judas and the Black Messiah, the one about Fred Hampton and the Black Panthers.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z's song is also from that same soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
So maybe, you know, but still, I think if I was Hove, I'd have been like, I'm going to hold off. I ain't going to do it, you know, especially since the people already buzzing about me doing this all the time. You know what I mean? I don't know. But apparently he going to do it. And
keep it rocking, baby. Keep it rocking. Oh!
Hove got to jump right in front every time.
I got to jump in.
I know now. I was like, damn, I was just about to have the number one spot.
Nah, you always be number two, nigga. You know,
it's the rock.
Can't let you have it. Can't knock the hustle.
But yeah, I heard Nas played a snippet of his song EPMD on his Instagram. It sounds dope as hell. So I can't wait to hear the whole thing. Jay-Z's song is called What It Feels Like, and it, like you said, it features Nipsey Hussle. So can't deny that's gonna be dope. You know what I mean? Because Nipsey's a good rapper, and him doing a collaboration with Hove. I don't know if this was posthumous or what, or was this recorded beforehand. But either way, I think it's dope. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But also DMX got a new album coming out.
Oh
yeah, man. I don't know what the name of it is, but so far he said that Pop Smoke is gonna be on the album and Griselda.
Yo,
so you know that's gonna be hot. You know what I mean?
Drug balls, right? Drug balls.
Exco already hold his own anyway.
Yeah.
But just to have some of those dope new rappers out there, you know what I mean? So. Also, Ice Cube just dropped a new joint. He dropped a song called Trying to Maintain.
Okay.
So, you know, the OG, Triple OG trying to do his thing. You know what I mean? I like that, man. I was wondering if he was going to bring out something new. So, shout out to Ice Cube.
Yeah. And he finally got that callback from Joe Biden.
Oh, he did?
So he can, they were going to talk for the... Well, I think what happened was, like, a lot of people in the media, in the underground media outlets were probably like, well, Joe Biden talking about this shit, so you said after the election, it's after the election, so
right?
What you gonna do? So,
what you gonna do?
Yeah, so I think that might have been what it been. So yeah,
good for him.
Cuba make a move, man.
Yeah, man, you gotta respect that, man. He trying to stand up for the people, so I like that. Shout out to Ice Cube. All right, so also my man Talib Kweli got a new song called On Mamas. I heard that. That's actually pretty good. My man Locksmith, he got a new song out called Lockbuster. He got a shirt that kind of looked like the Blockbuster logo, but it says Lockbuster.
Oh, dope. Yeah,
so
I like that.
Yeah, man.
Blockbuster.
And then finally on the music tip, my man Cam Bada got a new song out.
All right.
And it features Loaded Lux. It's called.
Yeah, I need to listen to that because I've heard nothing but good about it.
It is. It's dope, man. It's called Manifesto. And so I wonder, I think I know I was trying to share it on the Facebook page, but I can't remember if I did or
I believe
not.
you did.
I did, okay.
I believe you did. That's it.
Yeah, so it's dope, man. Both of them just do these really long verses instead of just a bunch of back and forth. Loaded Lux do a long verse, and then Cam Bada come in and do a long verse, and they both kill it. They killed it. So it's really raw hip hop, just like what anybody who just likes lyricism, you're gonna love that.
Yeah, just think about it being that cooked up thing without the cook up. It's
You
just
know,
that raw.
the raw.
That raw.
It's that cocaine that ain't stepped on yet.
Yeah.
that China white.
Alright.
But anyways,
The
that's
drug reference.
right. we don't want to hit. Open up the door, dude.
Yeah, like pretty much.
Right in the middle of the show, like, we gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway,